Some people do not destroy your life all at once. They destroy your peace slowly. Conversation by conversation. Argument by argument. Little emotional wounds that become bigger over time. And the terrifying part is, in the beginning, you usually do not notice it happening. Because people who create chaos everywhere rarely look dangerous at first. They look wounded, intense, emotionally deep. You mistake their instability for passion, their mood swings for complexity, their emotional unpredictability for authenticity. But slowly, being around them starts changing you. You begin overthinking simple messages, replaying conversations in your head at 2 a.m., feeling nervous before saying something harmless. You start apologizing for things you never did wrong. And one day, without realizing how you got there, you lose the version of yourself that once felt calm. Because some people do not just carry chaos inside them, they spread it. And psychology has a dark explanation for why. The human brain adapts to whatever emotional environment it survives in the longest. So when someone grows up around screaming, criticism, manipulation, unpredictable love, constant emotional tension, their nervous system changes. Chaos becomes familiar. And familiar things feel safe to the human mind even when they are destroying it. That means when life finally becomes peaceful, their brain no longer knows how to relax inside it. Peace feels uncomfortable. Quiet feels suspicious. Healthy love feels emotionally empty. So unconsciously, they recreate the emotional environment their mind was trained to survive in. Conflict. That is why some people turn tiny situations into emotional disasters. A delayed reply becomes rejection. A small disagreement becomes betrayal. A harmless sentence becomes disrespect. Because their brain is constantly searching for danger, even when none exists. And the saddest part is, most chaos-driven people genuinely believe they are the victim every single time. Not because they are evil, but because unresolved pain distorts reality. A wounded nervous system reacts before logic has time to speak. A traumatized mind sees abandonment in neutral moments. An emotionally damaged person often attacks first, just to avoid being hurt later. So they become defensive before anyone accuses them, cold before anyone leaves them, aggressive before anyone rejects them. And eventually, they create the exact pain they were trying to avoid. People start walking away, not because they stopped caring, but because surviving someone else's emotional storms every day becomes exhausting. And yet, chaos-driven people rarely see the full pattern. They remember being abandoned, but not the damage that happened before people left. They remember feeling hurt, but not the emotional fires they started inside everyone around them. Because accepting responsibility would force them to confront something terrifying. The possibility that the chaos was never following them. It was coming from them. And deep down, some part of them already knows that. That is why emotionally calm people make them uncomfortable. Healthy people do not react the way chaos-driven minds expect. They do not scream louder. They do not beg for attention. They do not chase emotional games. And for someone addicted to emotional intensity, that calmness feels threatening. Because calm people expose something they spend their entire life trying to escape, their inner instability. So they test people. They create unnecessary tension. Pull away emotionally to see who chases them. Start arguments over small things just to measure emotional reactions. Because reactions make them feel powerful for a moment. If you lose your peace over them, they feel important. If you emotionally break down because of them, they feel significant. If you fight to keep them, they finally feel wanted, but none of it lasts. Because emotional chaos works like a drug. The relief is temporary. The emptiness always returns. And over time, their relationships slowly collapse one by one. Friends become distant. Partners become emotionally drained. Conversations stop feeling safe. Until eventually, people stop trying to fix them, not because they hate them, but because some storms destroy everyone standing too close to them. And maybe the darkest part of all this is that many chaos-driven people are deeply wounded human beings. Some were raised inside emotional unpredictability. Some only received attention when conflict existed. Some spent their childhood walking on emotional landmines. So now, as adults, their nervous system keeps recreating the only emotional environment it recognizes. Chaos, not because it brings happiness, because it feels familiar. And this is why emotionally intelligent people often get trapped trying to save them. They see the pain behind the behavior. They understand the trauma. They sympathize with the wounds, so they stay longer than they should. They explain more, forgive more, sacrifice more, until one day they realize something painful. Understanding someone's pain does not make you responsible for surviving it. You cannot heal someone who feels emotionally at home inside destruction, especially when they mistake your peace for weakness. So sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is stop participating in the chaos. Stop defending yourself against accusations designed to provoke you. Stop trying to calm storms that were never yours to carry. Stop sacrificing your mental peace to rescue someone committed to emotional warfare, because eventually you realize something heartbreaking. Some people do not want peace because peace would force them to meet the version of themselves they spent years running from. And until they confront the pain living inside them, they will continue carrying emotional fires into every room they enter. Conversation by conversation, relationship by relationship, destroying the peace they secretly wish they knew how to keep.